Hi world! Welcome to the channel, Miss Tori GG. To play on the name Mystery, Miss Tori, Mystery, not actually my name. I'm Lisa Marie, GG, good game. It makes sense in my mind. Cigar? Cigarette? Me either. I just like boxes. I keep the boxes to store things. So I like finding a nice box to keep it stored and out of the way. That's heavier than it looks. But speaking of boxes, I'm always trying to find different ways to store my cards. I do have some white boxes, the standard like card collecting card boxes. I don't know, doesn't that look so much nicer? And it's really strong too. These aren't going nowhere. Sometimes I'll get a gift or somebody else will get a gift and just all this packaging goes to who knows where. I'm a total recycler. I've got one official one here for you. Ugh. This one's got all my white border cards specifically. So I make sure that one's official. The oldest ones are here. Like I said, I've never opened up any of these older packs. This is purely from picking up like random lots online, people giving up their collections, people giving up their kids' collections, like basically saying that this is garbage in their mind. So get it or it's going, and so I get going. I was looking to see. Oh, it's too big. Haha. Wonderful. Keeps. Oh, wait, nope. Keep. Because I do have a few boxes around that are not for keeps. And then when they're all different like this, you may forget how much you have in there. And yes, that was heavy. Oh my gosh. Hey, this one's Pokemon. When I store them like this, it's usually the non-holo, common, uncommon, bulk. I've heard them called sentimental cards before. That's a good one. I like that one. Oi! Mooncakes. That's what this was for. And then a friend of mine didn't want to keep the box, but look, it even has a little lock on it. So yeah, I'll keep that. Uh-oh. Whoa, perfect fit. Art appreciation, bag check, boing. Oh, okay, so this is Infinity. Wow, why do I have all these here? Huh, I guess they're, these are my doubles. I did open up a few boxes of Infinity. That was fun. I like that set. And that's more of the old lotted stuff. One of my speakers just turned off. Wait. Oi! Land. This is just land. And the oldest energy cards I got. White border lands. Actually, I should put that in the other box. Where it's just the white borders, but I think I wanted to keep all the lands together, so I'm not going to change my mind on that right now. But yeah. Swamps. Forest. Oh. Out of order. Out of order. Oh no. Dang. So I do have to go through some of these, probably this last batch here. Or not. Huh. Oh, I get it, because I'm going like this. I smart. I organize in my document box. I do have some of the smaller ones, but like this one's empty. What do I even have in here? Yeah, this is like more bulk stuff. Oh, wow, that's tight. Alright, I'm gonna have to go through that at some point. The one that really piqued my interest today is this one right here. My fancy handle box. Ta-da! I seem to have liked these cards enough where I put them in plastics. And I think this is these are cards that I've wanted to keep, to play and put in decks and keep on the side and make sure possibly there are play sets or just cards that I really enjoy to have multiples of. These are unglued, unhinged, unsets, do-it-yourself serif, Frankie Peanuts, Flavor Judge, Old Buzzbark. Oh, yes it is. I was about to say, that looks like it's a real card. I don't know. Water Market, Angelic Rocket. That looks cool. Spike Tournament Grinder. Mario Kill. Old Fogey. Yet another Aether Vortex. There's just so many Aether Vortex. Kind Slaver. I did not plan out my seating properly. Phoebe, Head of Sneak, SNEAK. Three-Headed Goblin. Knight of the Hokey Pokey. That's what it's all about. Prismatic Wardrobe. Why is that so thick? Oh, I've got two. Clam Session. Double Take. I like this artist. Foglio. Goblin Rookie. Bookie. Goblin Bookie. Heirloom Ranger. Who's in jeans? Crazy Cow with a K. Free Range Chicken. He lives on no farm. Gosban Ogress. Some of these I feel like they could be cards. Don't worry, I know they're not. Team Spirit. Scissor Lizard. I think these are funny. Paper tiger. Rock lobster. But it wasn't a rock. Cheap axe. Oh, it's me on the weekends. Erase. That's what all my homework always looked like. Just a bunch of drawings. Fascist art director. Sounds about right. Cheaty face. Classify. Moniker mage. Number crunch. Yep, that's me trying to do math. Stop it. Bloodletter. I was told it makes good money as a job. Duh. Persecute artist. Oh, that's a Gay, Rebecca Gay. Tainted monkey. Wet Willy of the damned. All those who wet Willy are damned. Dumbass. Goblin mime. Oh, Goblin secret agent. Orcish paratroopers. Saute. Touch and go. Graphic violence. Land 804, huh? That's funny. Laughing hyena. Monkey, monkey, monkey. Must be funny in a magic world. Ah. Remodel. Interesting. I can relate. Take something old, make it new a different way. Magic wand. Extremely slow zombie. Joyride rigger. Cheaty cheaty bang 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 bang. Good song. Frankie Peanuts. I feel like I already said this card. Avatar of me. No, it's not. Boom stacker. Nice. Yeah. I've the only one of these sort of unsets I've opened is Unfinity. Otherwise, the rest of these I've got purely off of bulk lots. This is just tokens and things. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, anyways, so what's the stuff you want to keep, Lisa? Coastal Tower. And it's in a... Look, I'm already putting stuff down. Game like that. It's actually the first time I had seen that sleeve, and I thought it was hilarious to get a white border card, and then put that on top. So it came like that. Unknown Shores. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Playset. Grim Dancer. Some of these I may just have in here because they're gold. For each ally. I don't think I ever have anything with an ally in it. If you're going to keep, you may choose a type. If you do, each player sacrifices a permanent. Yeah, that's one of those I keep because of gold. This one I keep because that's a beautiful map. Yep. Welcome to a collector's world now. Beastmaster's Ascension. Who wouldn't want to be that bitch back there? All these cats. Go, my kitties. Knight of the White Orchard. Druid of the Anima. Haha. I'm gonna get these words wrong, okay? I didn't grow up with them, so to speak. I have to figure it out as I go along. Bant Panorama. Add 1 to your mana pool. Straight up. Deep Slumber Titan. Probably keep it because it's gold. Comes into play tapped. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time like that. Izzleback Spawn. 4/8 as long as the library has 20 or fewer cards in it. Yeah, sure. Draw cards equal to the power of target creature you control. Yeah, it's okay. Extractor Demon. Yeah, I'm just keeping that because it's gold. Why do I have this uncommon? I think I like the pictures. Enchant Forest or Plains. Whenever enchanted land becomes tapped, the controller loses 2 life. Well, that's pretty useful, I think. Very simple for 1. Yeah, that's not bad. And they lose 2. Cumber Stone. Creatures your opponent's control gets 1/0 for 4. Wow, why do I have this here? Sigil of the Empty Throne. Whenever you play an enchantment spell, put a 4/4 angel creature token with flying into play. Still seems expensive to me, but it's gold, so maybe somebody wants it. Officious Interrogation. I know I like this one. Spell is 1 white, 1 blue. More to cast for each target beyond your first. Choose any number of target players. Investigate the total number of creatures those players control. Okay. Ow. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I can see someone having fun with that. Yeah, I love me some elves. Yeah, just keep giving me mana, please. Stone of Eric for 1. Legendary creature an opponent controls would die. Exile it instead. Exile target player's graveyard. Ooh. Okay. Oh, Rise and Shine. I'm gonna have more of this in here. Ha ha ha. Bold word intimidator. Ha ha ha. I don't think this is a particularly powerful card. I just think it's hilarious. And yeah, if I'm getting it for 50 cents, sure. Cowards can't block. You become a coward. And so I collect. Puppet Strings. Frost Titan. Seems expensive. I don't know. I think he still looks pretty good. Like move wise, right? Shivan Dragon. Royal Assassin. Oops. Gorgon's Head. Oh, already the Rise and Shine. Couple of Gorgon's Heads. Tamio's Safekeeping. Well, that looked incredibly messy. Excuse me. So much for the safekeeping. Dang it, Lisa. Excuse me. Maybe it's a PSA on what not to do. I don't mind doing that. You can call me Tim Taylor. Mirror Battlesphere. Anything that says mirror, I'm pretty much collecting because I need to fully understand how that works. Art card. I like art cards. We got some shiny mana cards. This one, I was convinced about this one. And I don't know, guys. I think I may have been fed a story. I don't know. What do you think? Let's see. Ugh, 8. Fine, but it's green, so that should be easy. Creature elephant. When Terastodon enters the battlefield, you may destroy up to 3 target non-creature permanents. For each permanent put in the graveyard this way, its controller puts a 3/3 elephant creature. So I guess it could be your own, so I don't see why not. 6 for 9, I get it. Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm still a little convinced, but not completely convinced, but a little convinced. Maybe I'll play with that one day. Simic Guildgate. And I'll take all the mana you can give me. Nice shiny tiger. Of course, why wouldn't I keep that? I'll probably put it in one of these at some point. Oh no, you weren't supposed to see that. Way to pick, Lisa. Villagers of Estwald. It's just shiny, so I'll keep those. Yeah, Vastwood Gorgers. I'm seeing a theme in this pile that I've just picked up here. Thorn Elemental. I like that old school foil though. I like the green better than the brown too, that's for sure. Spearbreaker Behemoth. It's indestructible. Target creature with power 5 or greater is indestructible this turn. That's fine. Stream of Life. That just seems like a good idea once in a while. Courser's Accord. That sunshine in the background looks beautiful. Cloud Crusader. Ardent Recruit. He's had to make some promises. Yeah, I'll find Watchdog. I'll just collect dogs. I'm good with that. Actually, the only thing I have from Fallout is the dog meat box. And then you're gonna see some, what is it, Streets of Capenna? That has the dog walkers. Grand Orbiter. I have more of these. Augustin. 4th? I love cards that have less to cast. Rise of the Dreadmarn. Ugh. Definitely only keeping that because it's shiny. Not the biggest fan of spiders. Mausoleum Guard, another supposedly uncommon, but unworthy card. Augury Owl. I thought that one shined beautifully. Thanks. That car agreed with me outside. Story Seeker. Relatable. Dragon Mantle. I'd rock that cape. Looks warm. Battle Mammoth. I seem to be more into dinosaurs than I understand. Nico Aris. Just thrown in there. Sure, why not? Arnie Broken Brow. Aki Ronin. I did open some Neo Kamigawa boxes. There was like, I guess you can call it a product dump or whatever. But basically, Toys R Us was like clearing up their shelves to reorganize all the stock. So all their trading cards was being liquidated, I guess. And they had a sale and were clearing stuff out. And I grabbed a bunch of 3-pack collector boosters. Is that what it was called? Bright pink? I don't remember. It was years ago. Coiling Stalker. Carry the Swirling Sky. Flying Ward 3. When Kiari, the Swirling Sky dies, choose one. Return any number of target non-land permanents with total mana value of 6 or less to their owner's hands. Mill 6 cards, well, then return up to 2 instants and or sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. You're good. You're alright. Ooh, I like this card. Demonic Bargain. Is it a good card? I don't know. Tezzeret, Master of Metal. Simic Clue Stone. Curse of Thirst. You know what? Fine. For the Curse of Thirst. There you go. Thank you for allowing me to have an ASMR moment right there. Steeple Row. Rock, excuse me. It's alright. Rod of Ruin. Rock's Brute. Rakdos, Shred Freak. So yeah, this is definitely just kind of my shiny stuff in no particular order. I do try to organize them by year at the very least, and obviously in their sets, but this is like a box I've clearly kind of put together what I've thought was best of the lots that I kind of pick up and just shove them in here for now until I got to it, and now I'm getting to it, you know? Loxodon Convert. I thought they were so stout and true. Anyways. Hypersonic Dragon. Can't really see the foil on that one. Horde Smelter Dragon. Jungle Hollow. I'm on the don't care for entering tapped team. Join the ranks. Put 2/1/1 white soldier ally creature tokens onto the battlefield. Okay, that's not bad. For 4, I'm sure there's better. Grim Rustabout. Well, I'm also the kind of person that I play with what I get. You know what I mean? I like the random chance circumstance. Unleash, regenerate. It looks really good. Maybe the mask on his face. Goblin Tunneler. Tap, target creature with power 2 or less is unblockable this turn. Sure. Guilt Spire Avenger. Galvanoth. At the beginning of your upkeep. Boy, I like when it starts like that. You may look at the top card of your library. If it's an instant or sorcery card, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. That's why I'm keeping that one. Because then it just stays there and you do that every time. Wow. Okay, like, I'm reading gold now. Okay, I get it, it's 5, but I'm sure there's ways to get that on the field without that. Ethereum Abomination. Oof. Too true. Erebos Emissary. Bestow. Discard creature card. Emissary gets 2/2 until end of turns. It's already too expensive for just end of turn. And then you gotta know if it's an aura or not. That's too much work for me. Deathbringer, Thorktar. Thoktar. There's no R. Thoktar. Whenever another creature is put into a graveyard from play, you may put a 1/1 counter. Ooh. Remove it and deals 1 damage. Canopy Tactician. Other elves you control get a 1/1, and then you can tap and add 3. So they're already just getting 1/1. Not until the end of the turn. It just stays that way. That's what I like. Yep. Makes sense. Another Grand Arbiter. Cost couldn't keep. Yeah, doesn't come in tapped and it's already like work. Sheltered Airy. Enchant land. Add 2 mana of any one color to your mana pool. That's awesome selection. It may not be the earliest of cards to play, but Rogue Passage. Add 1 to your mana pool. Target creature is unblockable this turn. Skarg the Rage Pits. Add 1 to your mana pool. Then you can give creatures 1/1 and trample. Even if it is until the end of turn, at least it's trample. Seething Stone for 3, add 5. That seems like a good idea. Seething Song. Moyuin of Cryptic Dreams. Enters the battlefield with an indestructible counter on it if you cast it from your hand. Remove an indestructible counter from this. Copy target permanent spell you control 3 times. Okay. Sounds good. Death Presence. Enchantment. Whenever a creature you control dies, put X/1/1 creature to... Ooh. Nice. You get multiples based on their power. Okay, but you know, you gotta take them out. Coils of the Medusa. Enchanted creature gets 1/1. Destroy all non-wall creatures. Blocking enchanted creatures. Sounds fine. Grand Architect. Other blue creatures you control get 1/1. That's fine. Target artifact creature becomes blue until the end of turn. Alright, sure. Liliana's Mastery. This one I probably picked up. Unless it randomly came up. Oh no, somebody gave it to me. Somebody gave it to me. They know I like her. So like, here you go. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card at the end of life total is greater than your starting life total, otherwise you gain 2 life. Black Poplar Shaman. Tree Folk. Regenerate target tree folk. Hey, it doesn't tap, so it's unlimited. That's not bad. Although I hear mana is hard to ramp up in black, which I haven't made a black deck yet, so I tend to stay in the greens. Green's my jam, what can I say? Tree folk spells and shaman spells you play cost 1 less. So that's 2. Oh, no, it's black. It's a tree, but wait. No, it's tree folk. And their spells. So it would cost 1 less. Yay, I'm learning. Nihilistic Glee. Oh, I just saw the picture. I was looking at the title so hard. Yeah, I'll keep that one. Rage Nimbus. Defender flying. Target creature attacks this turn if able. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, add black to your mana pool for each charge counter. Okay. Huh. I get it. Although it seems pretty late, since if you want to put a charge counter on it, you gotta pay 7. But then, I know there's ways to, like, move counters. Well, here's more charge counters with the Titan Forge. Scoot Mob. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 5 or more lands, put 4 1/1 counters on Scoot Mob. Ooh. That sounds good. Rites of Flourishing. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Each player may play an additional land on each... Ooh, let's speed this up. Wow. Oh, sorry. I got so into reading it on my own. And I was just gonna be like listing off the cards quick and just kind of, I don't know, just listing off the titles. Fungus Sliver. And wouldn't you know it, I want to read the card. Funny how that happens. All slivers have whenever this creature is dealt damage, put a 1/1 counter on it. Yeah, these counters seem like a very good idea, eh? One day I'll find like the main piece that actually like puts the whole deck together and utilizes these counters, but so far I can make them and move them around. Other elf creatures you control get 1/1. Elf Archdruid, yep, that's obvious. War Storm Surge. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it deals damage equal to its power to target or player. No, on the expensive side, but we can deal with that. Well, 6. Galvanoth. Didn't I already read this one? 5. Creature beast. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may look at the top card of your library. If it's an instant or sorcery card, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. That's cool. Anything that says no mana is fine by me. I'll keep that in a pile. Reese the Exiled. Whenever Reese the Exiled attacks, you gain 1 life for each elf you control. That's fine. Mael's Aria. An enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control if you control a creature with power 5 or greater. Then you gain 10 life if you control a creature with power 10 or greater. Then you win the game if you control a creature with 20 or greater. That sounds like a goal. We'll play with that. Gala Primal Hunger. Legendary Elder Dinosaur. Is Elder a thing? Oh, I just saw it's 12. Sorry if I'm shouting. Primal Hunger costs X or less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control. Oh, it's the power. And then you get this big honking trample dinosaur. Okay. Huh. I'd have fun with that. Nice and simple. Hey, I don't need all these fancy moves in the newer sets. It's okay. I'll take my my simple one-shots and counters and mana ramps. Containment Priest. Flash. If non-token creature would enter the battlefield and it wasn't cast, exile it instead. Okay. Verdant Haven. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 mana of any color to his or her mana pool. Okay, so it doubles up. Another sliver. Each sliver creature card in your graveyard it has unearthed for 2. Okay. To give something haste. That's nice. Oh, that's a thick bunch of cards. Nice. Oh, another one I got a few of. Okay, another one I was convinced of. Taegam. Ujute Master. Yeah. Yeah. Convinced. Let's see, legendary creature, human monk. Instant sorcery and dragon spells you control can't be countered. Not bad. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, if Taegan Ujute the Master attacked this turn, that spell gains rebound. Exile the spell as it resolved. At the beginning of your next upkeep, you may cast that card from its exile without paying its mana cost, so you get a second spell for pretty much free, if I'm understanding that right. That's not bad. That's not bad. Did I need this many of them? I don't know about that. Hey, I just don't know about that. They're all shiny though, so if anybody needs one. Rankle and Torbane. Errant and Gita. Sorry, I keep looking at me. Nope. I'm still new to this, okay? I'm trying. Don't judge me. Ha. Yeah, put myself in front of the world. If thought this one was a beautiful card. Quintorius, Lore Master. Look at the gold. I think that's great art. Vigilance. At the beginning of your end step, exile target non-creature, non-land card from your graveyard. Create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. Excuse me, sorry. 3, tap, sacrifice a spirit. Choose target card with exiled with Quintorius. Okay, you may cast that card this turn without paying its mana cost. If that spell would be put into the graveyard, put it in the bottom of its owner's library instead. Huh, that's not bad. Because then you're not even losing it afterwards, because usually you exile everything. Huh, I like it. I did put some of them away over there. That's fine. I don't really seem to have an order of things going on here. Shiny token. Oh, yeah. Oh, and there's some on the back. Okay, fine. Showdown of Skulls. Eldrazi Temple. Mirror box. I got a bunch of these. Oh. My sink needed to speak up about something. Willow Priestess. Urza's Factory. Hollow Swamp, from 10th. Mountain, from Kamigawa. Oh, we got some Galaxy foils. Oh yeah, because I was debating if I wanted to give these up or not. Magar of the Magic Strings, got a few of those in there. It's a thick one. Temple Garden. And then regular Hollow, Island, Plains. And then an Awakening Zone. Non-hollow. 2 of them. Pyramid of the Pantheon. Gemstone Mine. Olduvian Trading Post. Mischievous Catgeist. Yes, please. Lost in the Maze. Oh, keep forgetting to look at the back. Insidious Roots. Yeah, this one actually took a couple weeks to see them get one in, and then there was only one at the shop. Final Word Phantom. I am a Columbo fan. They haven't done it again. If that's to say anything about anything. And there is no hollow variant, I hear. So, yeah. It's perfect. I'm happy with it. Champion of Lambolt. Nissa Who Shakes the World. Farewell. I pulled this, so that was fun. Karamitra's Acolyte. Tap an additional amount of green to your mana pool equal to your devotion to green. That's cool. Beautiful and powerful. Oh yeah, this is one of the list cards. I'm told people want it. Obelisk of Urd. Another Obelisk of Urd. Mirror Reservoir. Trying to keep as much mirror things as possible. Mirror Superion. Superion. I don't think I'll use that one, but anyways. Mirror Turbine. Another Mirror Turbine. Sigurd, Jarl of Ravensthorpe. I have this thing where I'm going to put together a quote-unquote Skyrim deck one day. It's purely theme-based. Will it take on anything? Probably not. Visions of Beyond. That's the kind of fun I have with this game. If it's not just for looking at the cards, it's making up storylines for the decks. Dragon Skull Summit, excuse me. 2 of those. Drowned Catacomb. Oh, Glacial Fortress. Yeah, it's easy enough to at least have one of something else, so at least that's not as bad as straight up coming in tapped and no other option. Because again, I tend to play with what I get, and what I get is usually like random lots that are thrown out by the neighbors. And they don't realize they have something like Spawn Sire of Ulamog. So that's fun. Eldrazi Conscription. Architect of Restoration. Or the Restoration of Inganjo. I said that so wrong, excuse me. I just went with the first pronunciation in my head. Quicksilver Amulet. Cascading Cataracts. Gifts Ungiven. Beautiful. Gilded Lotus. Nice foil. Frame foil. Planar Bridge. Peer into the Abyss. Killing Wave. Platinum Angel. I try to get as much of these schematic cards as I can, which is not a lot. They seem to be gone by the time I get to them. So yeah, this is a box of cards where after I've been going through what I just recently purchased of like somebody's like random collection from their whatever box, I'll put my choice ones in here. And then if I have enough like plastic things to put them in, I will. I'm not neurotic like this. I'm literally recycling. Herald Unites the Elves. Soul Talisman. Vizier of the Menagerie. Liliana of the Dark Realms. I gotta get you in your own top loader. Magda. You think I believed in this card? You'll see. You'll see. Judas Hellhound. So I am big into collecting dogs just for the sake of collecting dogs, but I do think that can be played with. Unleash, you may have this creature enter the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. It can't block as long as it has a 1/1 counter on it. Other dogs you control have Unleash. I do plan on having a dog deck, so we'll see what that is. Creatures you control with counters on them have haste. When the Hellhound attacks, add 1 fire for each attacking creature. I know you're not supposed to say fire, leave me alone. Awesome. Why do I want a dog deck? Because I am a dog walker. You will see dog walker in here. Mirror box. I'm not gonna open that up. There's a bunch in there. Oh. See? I gotta get the Scooby-Doo card. I mean, Sophia, dog detective. Here's another one I believe in. Brago, King Eternal. Okay, what am I doing here? What are all these sleeves, Lisa? See, that guy outside heard me. He's like, yeah, relax. Etched. They're just in sleeves, fitted sleeves. You can kind of see the texture. Oh, playset etched. Must have been feeling good that day. Okay. Excuse me if that noise was really loud, but here. Tell me you recycle. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry, Brago. He would never forgive me for that. But at least nothing's getting in there. Okay. Because you asked for it. It's the dog walker. Either way. Relatable. Although these dogs tend to be oddly sweet. These ones just aren't trained very well, and that dog walker clearly sucks. Okay? Get on it. I hear there was quite a crowd for Wish. So I have a few myself. It's fun to play with. Final Fantasy. I've got 2 Final Fantasy cards, but I can't find the other one. Ifrit is the other one I have. I don't know where he's gone. But Torgal, a fine hound, he'll do for now. And you'll love this. Sandy Cheeks, Martial Astronaut. I'm a big fan of Toski. So yeah, I'll get, and then, you know, girl power. So let's do it. I can just imagine being in any sort of game with somebody expecting me to be all professional and just, whatcha? And oh, the groans that would follow. Jen Jensen, Chaos Crafter. There are enough Jansens in the art world, I feel like that's a play on someone specific. Whether it's like Jim Jensen and it's Muppets, there's James Jensen, I think it is, or John Jensen, who's a colorist in comic books. Like, there's probably a third one that I don't know, and that's what this card is for. Wall of the Forgotten. I like collecting wall cards. I'm told they can't attack, but maybe one day. I just picked these up the other day from the Spider-Man. I think these are so beautiful. I don't know how these are being given up on so soon. I didn't. It just released and was tossed aside so quickly. How? Am I the only one who likes comic books? I don't even like Spider-Man. Spider-Man was not my go-to when it came to comic books, but there were such memorable stories within it that so many people around me love Spider-Man enough that the stories always reached my ears and I could always get what they liked about it. But I just didn't like spiders. So I didn't like Spider-Man. But Carnage is cool. Crimson Chaos. Yeah, these cards were like $1. Mary Jane. Spider-Woman. Okay, because like I said, girl power. The most expensive one was obviously the showcase? What is it called? Special source? Original source? I'm not sure. But yeah, 15 Canadian for this beautiful card. Because it breaks your magic immersion? You'll get over that soon enough. Opt. I just thought it was beautiful. I think it was $4. Insidious Roots again. That's not where I got it from. Again, I recycle. I like New Capenna. I've started collecting the different language Gallagreators. Those cards are really gorgeous, especially the Russian. I do want the Portuguese one. I think it's like you gotta find a Brazilian, and then is it the German one that's really good looking? I gotta look back on it. It's been a while since I've checked it over, but yeah, different language Gallagreators I think is a nice collector's hunt. Jitmir, Nexus of Revels. I pulled that. It was one of those random pack boxes. Body Launderer. Corpse Explosion. Seemed fitting to pair with the Body Launderer. Ginny Faye. Jitmir Second. See, I thought this was a good card. But that could only be me. Nimble Larcenist. Raised foil. And these I only have the raised foil. Disciplined Duelist. Cormella, Glamour Thief. Incandescent Aria. La Gorilla, the Magpie. It is my understanding that magpies are birds. That means nothing. Maestro's Ascendancy. Ugh. These all black cards are so slick. I just gotta get better at lighting. Mr. Orfeo, the Boulder, okay. Ooh, I couldn't get that word out, excuse me. And again, they're all raised foil, or yeah, gilded foil? No, raised foil. No, it's gilded. My bad. Obscura Ascendancy. Can't see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. characters. Agnes, the Dragon's Lash. Very interesting art. Riveteer's Ascendancy. Tula's Clever Conductor. That's a common one. Well, a common rare. Ugh. Unleash the Inferno. Oh, see, that looks so awesome. I gotta go easy on the plastic, but like, I'm not actually going out for all this plastic, but if there's extra that people aren't using, I'll take them. Crew Captain. Right. Awesome. Oh, we're getting into my getting into my Liliana pile. Okay, fine. So we've got the promo with the date, April 2017. Liliana's Death Majesty. This one is really printed off into the center. Huh. I never noticed that. That's weird. Huh. I don't know what to think about that. Is there like, I guess there probably is like error magic cards, eh? I don't see why not. Everybody makes mistakes. It's bound to happen sometime. Oath of Liliana, July 2016. Death Wielder. Yeah, this one I want to put in a frame. So I want to find one that's probably gonna, or try that again. I'm gonna do my best to find that perfect one that gets me that 10 number on it. Or maybe some gold. I don't know. Pristines? Maybe gold laser cut? So many options these days. But yeah, that Liliana Death Wielder. Yeah, that's one I'd get. I'd put up in my wall, have on display for a bit. Straight up Liliana Vess, I got 4. Nice and shiny. Probably the highest value thing I've shown here today. Oh, wait, no, there was a Galaxy foil. There was an Infinity Galaxy foil. Liliana's Defeat. I know there's like a series of like characters defeat cards. I also think that'd be a good one to sort of, a good collection to finish. Chatterfang. I also have a thing for squirrels, leave me be. They're all over the place and I think they're adorable. No, I don't feed them, but I want to. Here's another one I had a lot of faith in. I made this decision to get these. Maybe not the Tameo. I think I pulled that. But Search of Greatness. I thought that was going to be a really, really big hit. I don't know, am I the only one? Let's see. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with converted mana cost equal to 1, plus the highest converted mana cost amongst other permanents you control without paying its mana cost. If you don't, scry 1. Just the beginning of your upkeep. No? I guess there must be better. Hey, because again, like I said, who's that guy? Tusky. And who's he talking to? Saruf. At least that's what I'm pretty sure he's talking to. Another Chatterfang. Herald of Hoofbeats. I used to have more of these, but then there was like it spiked to like, I don't know, like $15, so I gave some up. Hollow Swamp. Another Hollow Swamp. Braids, Arisen Nightmare, excuse me. Well, that was fun. Here it is. Galaxy Foil Temple Garden. Pretty sure that's the most valuable card in here. Wondering if I wanted to go ahead and get the cash for this, but everybody in the collecting world will tell you it's best to hold on and keep it until, I don't know, the end of days. Then it's so hard for me to give up things in the first place. I've been having this discussion with myself for like, I don't know, a few months now. But I'm really glad I went through this because it opened my eyes to what it is I'm looking forward to and what I seem to be missing in terms of like my favorite cards, because there's a lot that I know I would appreciate putting together with this or having close in my box like this, but I will have to figure out where they are. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed my little reveal of incredibly random cards. You enjoy the rest of your night now. Thank you.